Endless sports.
We need to talk with Pep. It's time for some sports, man. What's up, Pep?
Oh man, surprisingly, it's a great time of the year for sports right now. We got NFL camps cranking up.
Right.
We had this Angels Dodgers freeway series we're gonna get to.
Sure.
And then the Clippers had to go and introduce Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and the owner of the Clippers, Steve Ballmer. Not that he, lost his mind, but he always has these like out of body experiences where he just kind of goes nuts, and he had another nuts moment.
It was somewhat docile for the rest of us normal people. It was spasmodic.
He seems like an adult who was never excited as a child, and now he's trying to learn how to be excited.
I had a friend who was saying that it would be tough to work for him because he might get all excited about a spicy tuna roll. And you have a billionaire screaming at you. That might kind of get on your nerves.
Yeah, I feel like he might get excited about a lot of things,
Yeah.
but you know what, man?
He's pumped on life.
That's his. Well, I say the owner, the governor,
Right.
the governor of the Clippers. But that's his business. That's his
Right.
product.
Absolutely.
I mean, if he's not passionate about it, who's gonna be? That's his
He
team.
also is a billionaire, and so he has reason to be happy.
Yeah.
Given the two options, I will take Ballmer over the opposite any day.
We're down.
Same here. All right, we'll get to the Clippers and we'll get to Kawhi in just a second. It's all brought to you by Mathis Gas. They are the gas professionals. It's hot out there, so I know you can get the gas at Mathis Gas, but you can also get your cooling supplies if you work outside or in a warehouse. So hook it up. It's cooling supplies, welding supplies, strongest in the gas game. That's Mathis Gas in Rancho Cucamonga, Fontana, and Riverside. Go get your gas for your home or your business, mathisandgas.com. So they introduced Kawhi and Paul George to the media yesterday, and there were several, I would call them, there were shots at the Lakers, but they were kind of subtle. Did you guys hear some of these shots at the Lakers?
A little bit.
So they asked Kawhi why he picked the Clippers and playing in the Lakers' shadow, and he's like, well, if you look at it, in recent years, the Clippers are the better team.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've tried to tell Laker fans, but they refuse to believe it
They
still.
ain't hearing it.
And that's the truth. I mean, it wasn't like a shot at the Lakers. It's just the truth.
The Clippers have been the better team lately.
And then Lawrence Frank, who's the president of the Clippers, they said, why do you think Kawhi Leonard chose the Clippers and then said, hey, bring me Paul George? And he said, well, we're drama-free. Right? So,
I like that.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You're right, though. It was kind of an awkward press conference. First, you have Ballmer going spaz. He's going crazy.
Yeah.
You have Kawhi talking a lot about his love for Toronto and how they want to win again.
Yeah.
That was kind of strange. And then one cool part I thought was when they lined him up. Kawhi's number 2 and Paul George is number 13. At first, they had the 13, and Doc quickly changed them so it did 2-1-3.
That's right.
And I was like, oh, I liked it. I thought that part was kind of funny. He was like, wait a minute, no.
No, you're right. The 2-1-3, Kawhi's 2, Paul George is 13.
Right.
And then I saw a meme or something out there that they put it next to LeBron and Anthony Davis, who's the 3-2-3.
Oh, wow,
3-23.
Little area code battle, dude.
That's what they were saying. I'm like, I didn't even think about that, but I guess, right?
Represent.
Is Kawhi Leonard just the guy who can't break up with girls and be on bad terms?
No,
He needs
right.
everybody to like him.
I guess, yeah, he's just chill, right? Everything's good, nothing bothers him. He's
No,
cool.
Right.
nothing bothers
You get
him.
along with everybody, I guess, right?
And I know it's a week old or something, but did the Lakers try and steal some headlines by signing Antetokounmpo?
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
His brother.
Not
No,
Giannis.
yeah,
His
hold
brother
on.
Costas.
Hold on. Yeah.
And he can
His
play-
little brother.
And he can play in the D. It's a swing deal, D League and NBA.
I saw a headline that got me unbelievably excited for about 2
Oh,
seconds until I saw the word Costas.
But-
Saw that
the
last
name
name.
Costas.
But 40, I'm glad you brought that up because some people are thinking, conspiracy theorists are like, well, they're getting his brother with the hopes of maybe the Greek freak, the real one, right? For the Milwaukee Bucks would be
Giannis.
like, man, I love the idea of playing with my brother. Yeah, I think I'll go to the Lakers. There's that theory out
I did
there.
hear one Laker purist, Laker fan, who was trying to convince me that this is a brilliant move by the Lakers because the brothers are going to talk, and the younger brother is going to tell Giannis how great it is in the Lakers and how great LA is, and just plant that seed.
You could be exactly right.
That's true. It's not a horrible theory.
Yeah, for the Lakers, I mean, how much are you out? This is a low risk, right? You
Right.
bring him in, he's not supposed to do anything
Yeah,
anyways.
Exactly.
So,
Win-win, brings his brother around.
yeah.
Let's
Well,
chat.
So you can go get your Lakers Antetokounmpo jerseys.
yeah, that's a real thing. It's just not the Greek freak, but it's the real thing. A little bit of football news here as we start camps. The Chargers, Melvin Gordon, the running back, still holding out.
Yeah.
And then, at Rams camp, Todd Gurley's going to be the big question mark. So I guess at both camps, Chargers and Rams, the running back spot is the big question mark for both teams going into the season.
It is. They're just not every down backs is what it's kind of looking at. I mean, not Melvin Gordon, but especially with Todd Gurley, it looks like he's going to be like a specialist who's getting paid a lot.
We're still trying to figure out what exactly is up with his knee. Is he good? Is he
And
not?
it's kind of the reason it's causing the problem with Melvin Gordon. He's kind of saying, hey, homeboy down the street got paid, and I'm healthy.
Yeah.
So I should get paid. That's kind of causing the problem, you see.
Yeah, I mean, if,
RB in LA.
if we see this season play out, like, if Melvin Gordon gets his contract or whatnot, and he plays a full 16-game regular season schedule, he'll probably get more touches than Todd Gurley just based on Gurley's health and what we know of it right now.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, he could make a case for that. I get it. I absolutely get it.
Right now, he's more of a pounder, which is what works in the NFL.
Yeah. So keep an eye on both those things. A quick college football note. So they had Pac-12 Football Media Day yesterday. Who do you guys think they picked, the media, as the number one team, the team that's going to win the Pac-12 for college football this upcoming season?
Oh, don't tell me.
I can already see Patrick.
How about,
I know exactly
I
what
would say the
Patrick's
University of Washington.
No.
Not mine.
They weren't even picked to win their division.
Not the Riverboat Gambler.
No. In fact, I think Washington State got one vote to win the Pac-12.
Yeah,
but
Dude, that's who I was going to say. Washington
Hey,
State.
one vote, that's a win.
you'll take it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Yeah, I'll take it. I already won.
No, the consensus overall pick was kind of a landslide. Utah's the team to beat.
Yeah.
They had Oregon winning the North Division just ahead of Washington.
Wow.
USC, they said second. UCLA third in their division.
I mean, I know I'm from Seattle, and I did not go to University of Washington, but I am hearing word that they are very good. That must mean Utah is very good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Utah must be loaded because
They've always been scrappy and tough. They're that, kid you don't want to mess with. They pull you and they get you down.
You're exactly right. They're going to play good defense. They always have a strong running back. So, I don't know. I thought the same thing. I'm like, I bet Washington's going to be the pick. And they didn't even pick. Oregon was a slight pick ahead of Washington to win the North Division. So, I'm like, okay, maybe Oregon's bouncing back now. They're picked to finish ahead of Washington. So, anyways.
Great.
But again, this is media. This is like preseason stuff. Let's play a couple football games and then we'll talk.
That means college football will be good, though.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it should be good. And finally, baseball. The Angels took 2 in a row against the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine. That's 4 games in a row. That's a season sweep as the Halos take all 4 against the Dodgers in the Freeway Series this season.
I kind of think the Dodgers are better, but baseball's wacky.
Well, that was the thing. Leading into the series, you guys were telling me that the Angels were getting hot, but the Dodgers were still really good. So what does this mean for the Angels
He said
now?
a key word there. It's hot. In baseball, it is one of the only sports where it matters who's hot, not necessarily who's the best.
Just get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And right now, the Angels are about 4 or 5 games out of a wild card spot, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the season is.
No, that's not good. Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm from Seattle. That's bad.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a
I
lot,
know how
but.
to lose. It's bad.
Yeah. But they've got a chance. I mean, they're playing great baseball. Mike Trout is the best player on the planet, doing Mike Trout things. But the trade deadline's coming up next, Wednesday would be, July 31st. So maybe the Angels are going to make a move now that they're so close to a playoff spot. Maybe they're thinking, we got to do something, man. We are so close right now to making the playoffs.
Now.
So we could have an exciting weekend in front of us.
That's right.
Could be wheeling and dealing. It's not the NBA offseason, but it's NBA or the Major League Baseball trade deadline's still pretty fun.
Pep, tell them how to get your stuff.
Inland Sports, check us out on all the social media platforms, especially subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We got a lot of Inland Empire Sports as we gear up for high school football. Pads and helmets coming out this week.
Thanks.
Inland Sports.